I'm announcing my candidacy
for president.
For president of the United States.
For president of the United States of America.
Lots of people want to be president.
It's going to be so much easier the second time.
I'm repulsed by lots of politicians. They pander to get our attention.
A new moon squad.
All right.
Mayor Pete.
To the road ahead.
And she's 20, I'm 52, this is not fair.
A former prosecutor laughs with radio hosts while lying about the music she liked in college.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, definitely Snoop. Tupac.
But Snoop and Tupac didn't even perform when she was in college. And when they did, she was busy imprisoning people on pot charges. Abraham Lincoln complained that politicians are driven by a voracious desire for office. Well, it's not better today. Not only are they mad for power, they push bad ideas. So here are some of the current candidates' worst. Are you ready for the post office to go into banking? Bernie Sanders claims the
Postal Service can make billions of dollars a year by establishing basic banking services.
Really? The people who mishandle mail?
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
The post office just lost another $1 billion. Now they're going to manage our money? Sanders also wants
a ban on for-profit charter schools.
Why? Sanders has said.
I believe we do have a moral obligation to lift up the poorest people.
But Sanders would freeze funding for even nonprofit charters, like this one that helps kids succeed after government schools failed.
Reading is work, but it's rockin' awesome.
Sanders should listen to his colleague Cory Booker.
When people tell me they're against school choice or charter schools, I look at them and say, as soon as you're telling me you're willing to send your kid to a failing school in my city, then I'll be with you.
Sensible. But unfortunately, that was years ago. Now that Booker's a Democratic candidate, he's quiet about school choice. Instead, he wants the government to guarantee everyone a job and to pay many people's rent.
We're going to have a very aggressive renter's credit.
The bad ideas keep coming. Senator Gillibrand wants to force everyone to buy fertility treatment insurance.
Real structural change.
Elizabeth Warren plans to change all kinds of things.
The cancellation of student loan debt of up to $50,000.
She'd also ban all oil and gas drilling on federal land.
Our very existence is at stake.
Closing that pay gap.
Kamala Harris wants companies to prove they pay men and women equally.
There will be penalties if they don't.
But salaries vary for lots of reasons, unrelated to sexism. President Harris would also censor the internet.
We will hold social media platforms accountable for the hate infiltrating their platforms.
That sounds nice, but if politicians get to decide what's hate, they'll censor any idea they don't like.
The First Amendment is one of the defining features of who we are.
Good for Joe Biden for saying that. But he's got bad ideas too.
College should be free.
Free? College has already jacked up tuition much faster than the rate of inflation because taxpayers subsidize too much of college.
China.
The Republican frontrunner has bad ideas too.
Our trade deficit in goods with the world last year was nearly $800 billion. We lost on just trade $800 billion.
No, Mr. President, we didn't lose $800 billion. The trade deficit just means foreigners sent us $800 billion more goods than we sent them. We got products. In return, they got this paper, which they'll invest in the U.S. So that's good for us. It's not a problem.
No, it's crazy what they're saying, so many different things.
Fortunately, the incumbent has some good ideas, too.
We eliminated 30,000 pages of job-killing regulations from the Federal Register.
Now the president says he wants to shrink the code to its 1960 size. This shows how many rules we're burdened by now. Some Democrats also say sensible things. Mayor Pete Buttigieg criticizes his opponents for their College for All freebie.
I have a hard time getting my head around the idea that a majority who earn less because they didn't go to college would subsidize a minority who earn more.
And all the candidates could learn from Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard. She served in Iraq and says she knows the costs of war.
I will end the regime change wars, taking the money that we've been wasting on these wars and weapons and investing it in serving the needs of our people.
But sadly, she wouldn't give the money back to the people. She wants to spend it on other big government programs. All the candidates have bad ideas, but some are worse than others. Let us know in the comments below who you think has the best and worst ideas.